River Vale is family-oriented, amazing schools, but as you can see, also lots of nature. A lot of times when you think of the suburbs, you think about houses on top of each other, lack of greenery, but River Vale really has the best of both. At a place like this, I feel like I could be the professional I am and also be the mom who's just kind of raising my kids in the best environment possible. I'm Rachel, and I'm moving back to my hometown of River Vale, New Jersey. So right now I'm living in an apartment. I'm a single mom. My girls are growing up. They're 4 and 5. One is starting kindergarten. So this is the time for us to really kind of find that forever home, and we need space. I have a wonderful partner, Brandon. He's gonna move in with us. I would say I'm buying this house for my girls and not necessarily just for me. I'm looking at neighborhood first. School's important. I really think about the actual block I'm on. Does it feel good? Is it quiet? My partner works a bit remote, I work remote, so we need like an office space. I love entertaining, I love cooking, I love having people over. I want my house to be the place where all my kids' friends come over. I want to be that house. I've always like dreamt of being that type of mom, to feed the kids, take care of all the kids, and make my house an open space for everybody.
Rachel is a client of mine. I have known her my entire life. We actually grew up on the same street. It's really nice to have her in the area, not only because, you know, she loves the area, it's great for her kids, but also just to have her close by. River Vale is a great little town. It's a wonderful, close-knit community. Schools are great. There's shopping, there's restaurants, and it's centrally located to anywhere you want to go in the tri-state area. I'm calling this house the updated split. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. It's listed at $550, so it is at the top of your budget, but you won't need to do any work when you get in.
All right, great.
Ready to check it out?
Yeah.
Right, let's hang right and check out the living room.
It's looking very open.
It's very open, and I like how it opens into the dining room like this. It has a nice open concept flow that you've been looking for.
The kitchen is very open, lots of counter space. So I love that I can kind of see the whole house from here, because I'm always in here. I'd always be in the kitchen, but I also feel like I could see into there, which seems like a little bonus.
There is a bonus room, yes.
Yeah, wow. This is clearly like very updated, new space.
Yeah, and it goes right to the deck, which is really nice for entertaining.
Right.
I think we have to try these couches out. That's nice. That is very nice. Let's go on back through and we can head upstairs.
Okay.
Let's go into this bedroom first. Would you put both girls in here, do you think, or would you do them separately?
You know, this is a nice room, but it still feels like a room for one. Like I can't imagine putting 2 girls in here.
So here's the second bedroom. So they're using it as a closet.
Oh,
Which is
that's smart. But this could be also like an office space, I can imagine.
Let's check out the primary.
I like that this window overlooks the backyard.
Yes.
And then there is a bathroom up here, right?
There is, yes. Let's go see that full bathroom.
And it looks like it's updated. Really no work to be done in here. The floors. I love the wood floors in the bathroom.
The wood floors are great.
Okay, should we check out the backyard?
Let's go.
Okay. This is nice.
Oh wow, what a nice deck. It's newer, so this is Trek, so it'll last a long time.
Oh, wonderful.
You have a lot of space.
Yes, this is definitely a house with a lot of space.
Yeah, it's a good option.
Yeah, for sure.
But we have another house to see.
Okay,
You ready to go?
Yes. So as far as the updated split, it's always attractive to see a large house. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of clothes, I have a lot of cooking things, and my daughters have a lot of things. So this idea of space is always very attractive.
Okay, we are calling this the Charming Brick House. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's listed at $525,000, so a little bit under your budget.
I actually love the brick.
Isn't it cute?
And I love this little quiet corner it's on.
All right, come on in. Looks like they're doing some renovations in here.
Okay.
Let's take a little loop this way. So we have our formal dining room over here.
So I'm a big cook, so like this is like Sunday dinner.
Awesome.
Meatballs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Great.
Well, let's see if you'll be able to make those meatballs in the kitchen. A decent amount of counter space here.
My only concern is it kind of seems like my apartment in terms of the amount of storage space.
And what do you think about being able to look out on the yard?
That's exactly
Key,
what I'm
right?
looking for.
Exactly
So
what-
my goal is to be able to do dishes and watch the kids. That's exactly what I've been looking for.
Awesome. And you have a cool pool out there too.
Yeah.
So here we have a full bath.
Okay, great.
And then over to the living room. Once you mount that TV, you can kind of see over there, there is a gas fireplace.
Yes, I definitely love the fireplace and I like the dining.
All right, should we head upstairs?
Yeah. Ooh, let's go into this room first. So this is the kids' room. Oh, it's a 2 kids' room. Oh, I didn't
Look
know.
at that. And look at the colors. So it's split evenly for the 2 kids.
Okay. Oh, that's so cute.
That is so cute.
I really don't think this room could be anything except a room for 2 young children, right? Because it's so long.
It's so long.
Okay.
Second bathroom.
There's a lot of wallpaper going on.
It is a lot of wallpaper,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's a full bath.
Yeah.
What do you think about that window?
Something cool about that.
I think it adds some charm to it.
Yeah.
It's the charming brick house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at this. Bedroom, but it was made into an office. And that would be perfect for Brandon.
Yes.
So here is the primary bedroom. What do you think of the size of this one?
I mean, again, it's small, but it's all usable space.
There's 2 closets. And then you have a little alcove here.
I like that.
To do
Is it-
your
is it for-
makeup or even a Zoom if you have something for
Yes.
work, which I think
Oh.
you do all the time.
Yes.
So that's perfect.
Okay, should we maybe look at that pool?
I think so. Let's go
Okay.
to the backyard.
All right.
All right, let's take a look. What a nice pool.
Actually looks bigger when you're
It
back here.
does. Let's see. Have you ever had a pool?
No, it just seems like a lot to maintain, but I hate going to like the town pools.
I know.
All the kids, so this,
This is a great size for them.
yeah.
All right, and you have a garden over here. Do you have a green thumb?
I do not have a green thumb, but I will learn.
There is time
have
for that. Absolutely. All right, well, we have one more house to see.
Okay.
You ready to check it out?
Yes.
Let's go.
Something about brick, it makes a house, like no matter how old it is, it makes it just seem classic. So I like that the brickwork was on the outside. I like that you saw it in the inside. I was a bit scared about like the lack of storage in that kitchen, but it does seem large enough, and a huge selling point was that really formal dining.
This house I am calling the Little Cape. It's 4 bedrooms, 1 full bathroom, and it is listed at $459,900. So it's under your budget. It's also the smallest house that we'll be seeing.
Okay. I love the red door though, and I already love the lawn and the plot. I love it.
All right, let's check out our 3rd house.
Great.
Welcome.
Very sweet in here.
It is very sweet. Cute little living room. And there's a lot of window space.
That's important. I need a lot of natural light.
And it flows nicely into the kitchen.
Yes, let's check that out.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah.
It has updated countertops. And it's nice that it also goes out to the side yard over here.
Yes, if I'm
So-
entertaining out there.
Exactly.
Speaking of entertaining, my only concern is that it seems like this is where everybody would have to eat, right?
Right.
And
You
for
don't
a
have-
family of 4, this works. My concern is like when I have the big family over.
Right, you don't have that formal dining room.
Yeah, okay. Should we check out the bedrooms?
Let's go. Okay. This is the primary bedroom.
Okay.
So good size.
Again, I love natural light. My only concern is like, these are kind of like small
They are
windows.
smaller.
Yeah, not as much light coming in.
But when you're sleeping, you don't want that light.
That's true, that's true.
And in this next bedroom, it actually would be a great office space rather than a bedroom, I think.
Yeah, this feels like an office to me.
Yeah. Then you have that extra closet here.
Okay, so that would be mine. Okay.
That would be yours, and that would be yours too.
Yes, that would, okay, sounds good.
Let's see the bathroom.
Okay.
So this is the full bathroom. It is the only bathroom in the home.
Ooh, okay. Again, that one, the one bathroom thing, that's probably the most intimidating thing to me.
Now, upstairs we have 2 bedrooms. potential to put another bathroom up there at some point, because again, remember, this is below your budget.
Right.
But let's check it out and see.
Yes, let's take a look. I'm gonna check out this room on the left first.
Yeah, let's go there.
This is a pretty large space.
Yeah, this is a good sized bedroom.
Yeah, I'm almost already envisioning that like the upstairs would be the girls' domain. I could see that being a nice little split. This is like their space.
Yeah, they would probably love running back and forth too.
Yes.
Okay, so this one's a bit smaller.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, even if honestly, there was like part of this room that was like made into a bit of a playroom for them and they both had a similar size room, I could see like even creating that.
Okay, well, things to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the 3 houses that we saw. We saw the updated split first.
To me, it's not really the size that had me, it's the open concept, the idea that I could be cooking, which is like what I'm really doing if I'm not working.
Right.
And I could see everybody and be part of the mix.
And it had that bonus room
Yes.
that led to the deck.
Which I like, but again, I just hope we would use it.
What about the charming brick house? That's what we saw next.
I mean, I think we call it charming for a reason. There's something about a brick house that's just lovely.
That second bedroom was really long and it was split with the 2 different colors. They were picturing the girls sharing.
Yeah, I feel like that room was kind of designed for my family.
They would love it.
Yeah, the only downside with that house is like really I'm losing storage in my kitchen.
Right.
I
It was
actually
a
have more
smaller
storage.
kitchen,
Yeah,
too.
I have more storage in my apartment.
And then the last house we saw was the little cape.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like the idea of going so below my budget is attractive. I'm concerned it's just truly not enough space.
And with 1 bathroom and 4 people sharing it, that could be a little difficult.
And it's not, and the issues don't seem just cosmetic. It seems like really just like, I want some room to grow into, and I'm afraid that we wouldn't have that. And I've moved so often in the last few years, I just want to get settled.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, we have a lot to think about.
For sure. Hi everyone. So I picked the charming brick home. Even though we called this house charming and we felt like, it wasn't the biggest space, it's actually the perfect space for us because it really, everybody has something in the house that's theirs. So the renovations are well underway. I'm actually pretty surprised considering I'm a full-time working mom with two young children that I've gotten this far, but honestly, I'm really impressed by how much work has really been done and how I feel like I could have people over for dinner and I'd be proud of where we're at and everybody would have a comfortable place to sit and we're really doing well.